Hello everyone and welcome to tournament number 11, the 77th US Open. We're back from Europe after our 3-tournament tour, and EJ Tackett leads the championship with 103 money points, Jason Belmonte 89, then Jacob Buttriff, Norm Duke on 74, Bill O'Neill on 68, Matt Russo on 67, Anthony Simonson 65, and then everyone else 61 points or lower. So we're at the preliminary round stage here. We're going to whittle down the full set of bowlers down to a total of 24. So let's see how we get on. Group 1 is an 11, draw 2 bowlers, advance the highest bowler any symbol. So let's see who's the two that get in. 4, 1, 2, 3. So the first one to qualify is Mitch Hoop, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brandon Novak. So let's see who goes through. 215. Sorry, yeah, 216. Sorry. So he's not going to go through. No, 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 no. So Jesper Svensson, or Jesper Svensson, depending on how you want to say it. Go to group 2. 4. 3 highest average bowlers, full star only. So let's see. This is not looking good. Kent Marshall gets through. Tommy Jones. So Kent Marshall and Tommy Jones will go through, and the others will have to go on a random selection. So the third one that will qualify is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Matthew Ogle. So that's 2 groups down. Group 3. 6. Draw 1 bowler, 2 highest full star. So let's see who's the drawn bowler. Number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Jacob Buttriff, and then the 2 highest. So 212 Packy Henrahan, 214 Dick Allen, 217, so Hanrahan drops out, 219 Dick Allen drops out. So we're looking at 17, 217. So Kyle Sherman and Anthony Simonson go through. Group 4. 6. Same again. Advance 1. 2 full star. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sean Lavery Spar, and the 2 highest full stars. So Brad Angelo has got 213 with a full star. Bill O'Neill 219, 219. So Bill O'Neill and Norm Duke will go through. Move to group 5. 7. Draw 1, advance 2 highest full or half stars. 15, oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Anthony Pepe, so highest 2 full or half stars. 206, 209, 210, 217, 206, 214, 212, 25. So Don Barrett and Wes Malott will go through with Anthony Pepe. Roll that again because one of the dice went off. 8. Draw 1, advance to any symbol. 14 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Patrick Gerard. And then 2 highest any symbol. So we've got 17 and 6. Got a 14, so he's coming out. So we're looking at 14 to get in here. 14.76. Oh, Ryan has 7.2, so he gets in. And so it's going to be Andrew Anderson and Kyle Troop to join Patrick Gerard from that group. So group 7, 4, 3 highest average bowlers full star only. So Prather, Lavoie and Chris Barnes starts us off. 16, Barnes will drop out. 20, Darren Tang will drop out. 16.5, no. So there you have your 3, Chris Prather, EJ Tackett, the current tournament leader, and Francois Lavoie. And the final group, 10. 2 bowlers advanced, highest full or half star. So 3, 1, 2. So going through is Greg Young. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sean Maldonado, and I suspect that in here is Jason Belmonte, because I've not seen him, and that will make him the highest. We're currently looking at 215 to get in, and there he is. Don't need to go any further, he's the highest ranked player. So there you are, 24 going through, and we'll be back shortly with the money points 1 and 2 for the losers. So back shortly. So here we are to decide the money points. You know the way this works. So let's have a look. 6, that was a 6, 1, a 6, so that's a 7, 6, so those 2 are out. So a 6 means only full stars will get a single point. So let's see who gets points here. Al Chapman, Stuart Williams, Tom Hess, Tom Doherty, Darren Tang, Chris Barnes and Graham Fatch will all get 1 point, and everybody in this group gets 2 points. There's far too many to mention, but if you want to slow it down and see, they're all the ones that get 2 points. So hopefully you'll join me in a short while for the semi-final round robin section, where we'll cut them down to 8 bowlers. So welcome back to the round robin semi-final for the Tournament 11 77th US Open, and the white die will give us the options for the 2 going out of each group, and the black die will be the first one if there's a drawn bowler. So let's look at group 1. 3. Highest average bowler, 1 drawn, so the drawn one is 2. So that will be Anthony Simonson, and the highest Jason Belmonte. Tackett will go out. Pepe, Troop and Svensson, they will all receive 5 money points, but that will mean that Belmonte will catch up on the leader. Five. Drawn 2, so the drawn bowlers are Francois Lavoie and Kyle Sherman. So going out, Maldonado, O'Neill, Anderson and Jones. On to group 3. 6. 2 drawn bowlers, so 3, 1, 2, 3 is going to be Brandon Novak and 4, 1, 2, 3, Mitch Hoop. So going out, Greg Young, Don Barrett, Wes Malott and Matthew Ogle. And the final group, 5, another 2 drawn bowlers. 4, 1, 2, 3, Patrick Gerard, and 3, 1, 2, 3, Chris Prather. So going out, Sean Labrispar, Norm Duke, Kent Marshall and Jacob Buttriff. So that's the end of the semi-final round robin. Join us shortly for the positioning round, where we'll get down to the final ladder match. So welcome back to the positioning round of the 77th US Open. It's the 11th tournament in the PBA Championship, and we are going to whittle this down to 5, the top 5 bowlers. Going to use these 3 dice. The black dice will be, if it's a 6, we'll move to the aggressive group. So let's see, Chris Prather is a 219 and he bowls a 17-6, which is a -48. So that's a 171 for Chris Prather. That's not going to look good. Patrick Gerard is a 219 and he bowls aggressive 14-3. He will lose 13, which will give him 206. Mitch Hoop, he's a 211 and he's going to bowl a -5, so he is going to be 206. Brandon Novak, 26, that doesn't sound good. He's going to go onto the star. Won't roll that again. The black, well, we don't need the black dice for this. He's going to roll a 13-1, -32, which is going to be a 179. Kyle Sherman, he is a 217. He's going to bowl a 4-4, which is going to give him 16 more. So he's going to bowl a 233. He's going to be in. Francois Lavoie, he is a 216 and he bowls a 16-6, -47. So that's a 169. He's definitely out. Jason Belmonte, he is a 224 and he's going to bowl a 12-1, 38. 262, he's going to be in the final, I have to guess. Simonson 219, he's going to bowl a 10-6, which is a -41, which is 178. So let's have a look at this, see how this works out. 1 Belmonte, 2 Sherman, he's going to make some big points up, Belmonte. 3 and 4 is going to be decided. The odd will be Gerard, even will be Hoop, and it's odd, so Gerard will be 3, Hoop will be 4, and the 5th one will be Novak. So Simonson, Lebois and Prather will all take 7 money points. So join me shortly for the televised ladder match. So welcome back everybody to the ladder match finals for the 11th tournament, the 77th US Open, and if Jason Belmonte, who's in the final, wins, he will go top of the championship by 1 point from EJ Tackett. So here we go, Mitch Hoop and Brandon Novak in the opening game. Hoop with a 10-1, which is going to be a strike. Brandon Novak 19-4, only gets a 7. And 15-5 on a 7+. It's going to be a spare, so he's down to 290 as he moves to his opposite lane. 13-5, he's going to be a 9, not a good start, but he should pick up his spare here. 17-1 he does, so that's 260, 279 now is his maximum. As we go back to Mitch Hoop, 6-1 is going to be a strike. 17-4 is going to be an 8, so 28 after the first frame. Can he get the spare? He does. So 48, 278 is going to be his maximum. So back to Brandon Novak. 7-1 is a strike, and he needed that really. Second one. Let's roll that again because the white dice went off. 15-4 for Novak is going to be a 9. But he gets the spare. So 59 after 3. His maximum now is 259. So 19 pin lead for Mitch Hoop as he comes to the lanes. 19-5 is a 7. So 65 after 3. Can I get a spare? 8-4 on a 7+ is the spare. So 265 now, so just a 6 pin lead as he goes on to his original lane. 14-2, only gets a 9. Can I get the spare? He can. So 254 now, so Brandon Novak has a 5-point pin lead. 8-5 gets a strike. Good pressure there from Novak. Can he put another strike on the board? 5-5. He can. So the pressure back on Mitch Hoop. Roll that again. 11-3 gets a strike. With his second attempt, 2-4, gets another strike, so they're beginning to hit the strikes now. Novak still with that 5-pin lead. 7-1 gets the strike. And with his second attempt, 14-3, only gets a 9. But he should get the spare, and he does. Giving him 138, so Hoop now has a 16-pin lead. Can he make it count? 10-5. Gets a strike and needed that. $14-5. Only gets a 9. Can he get the spare? 26. I don't think he does. He misses. So catastrophe right at the end here for Mitch Hoop. He can only make a maximum of 221 now. So Novak can put the pressure on now. 14-2 is just a 9. But can he pick up his spare? 18-6. And he misses. 186. So both miss in the 9th frame, leave an open frame. So now Novak really needs to strike through to put pressure on Hoop. 19-1. It's just going to be a 9. He wants to pick this spare up after the last frame, and he does. So he gets his extra ball, and he ends up with a strike. So he scores 20 for a 206 finish. So now Hoop must at least match him. 19-5. He's going to be a 7. He's got to get this spare. 14-4 on a 7+. He gets the spare. So he needs 5 pins. And he rolls a 7-6, which is 8 pins. For a 219, and he wins. 209, sorry. And he wins by 3 pins. Mitch Hoop will now move forward to face Patrick Girard in the second match. So Brandon Novak will take home 9 money points, and Mitch Hoop moves on to compete against Patrick Girard. So Hoop, starting this game off with a 16-3, gets an 8, and he has to bowl better than he did last time, one would imagine. Can he get the spare? 21, he does. Patrick Girard, 14-5, starts off with a 9. And gets the spare, so they're both on 290 maximums at the moment. Girard, 13-4 is going to be another 9. And he gets the spare. 279 now is his maximum. Mitch Hoop, 8-4, gets a strike. and 12-2 gets another strike, so that's a good start from Hoop. Gerard, 6-3, it's a strike. $19.6 is going to go to the Y chart. Black dice is the 10s. 45. It's just going to get a 5. So as we go to the 5 chart, Gerard is a AAA spare. So we're off this. And he bowls a 11-5, and so he's going to get the spare. Bit of a risky one there, but he gets the spare. And so his maximum now is 259. So Mitch Hoop, as he comes back to the lanes, has a 31 pin lead at the moment. 11-2, and it's going to be a strike. Hoop beginning to pick up now after the first round jitters, and they're going to roll that again because the white dice is off. 4-6 is going to be an 8. Can he get the spare? 17-1 on an 8 is going to be a spare, so he gets it. So 268 is his maximum, gives him a 9 pin lead at the moment. Gerard, 10-4, gets the strike. 79 after 4, and with a 9-2 he's also going to get another strike, so 2 strikes in a row. 9 pin lead for Mitch Hoop as he comes back to the lanes. 11-6, that's not so good. It's a 7. Can he get the spare? Got to roll that again. 14-6. I don't think he's going to get the spare on the 14-6. He's only going to get 2, so he's an open frame, just like in the last one. So his maximum now is 244. So it's a 15 pin deficit on Gerard now, so he needs a strike here of 2-4, and he gets one. Needs to keep those strikes going in after that mistake. Gerard, 10-1, gets a strike, keeps the pressure on, 3 in a row. And 1-1 gets another strike. So now Mitch Hoop has all the pressure on him. Gerard with a 15 pin lead. Hoop needs 2 strikes here. 12-4 gets a strike. (2-3) gets another strike. Gerard, 15-3, only gets a 9. Can he get the spare? He can. So 239 is now his maximum. Hoop. Yeah, sorry, Gerard gets a strike. (13-1) is another strike. And 11-4 is another strike, so he's really put the pressure on now. Needs to strike through really. Mitch Hoop, 18-3, and that's going to be the end of his tournament, an 8. Can he get the spare? 12-2 he can. And finishing off, gets another strike, so 222. So Patrick Girard wins, and Mitch Hume will take home 10 money points. So we're at the semi-final stage. Kyle Sherman will face Patrick Girard, and for those eagle-eyed people out there who may have noticed I got these two the wrong way round, but things like that happen. So Kyle Sherman starts this semi-final with a 22, and that's a 7. Needs to get his spare really. Let's roll that again, it came off the 1-2, he'll get the spare. So Patrick Girard, Jason Belmonte waiting in the wings, 13-5. He's only going to get a 9. But he will get his spare, so they both start off with spares. Girard, with his second attempt, gets an 8. So 18 after one frame for Girard. Can he get the spare? 15-6 on an 8. That could be interesting. He does get the spare. So he's now down to 278 as a maximum. Kyle Sherman, 18-3. He gets an 8. Matching each other ball for ball here. Roll that again. 5-1, that's going to get his spare, so they're both down to 278. Sherman moves back to his original lane. 2-2, and he gets a strike. So we go back to Patrick Girard. 16-1 is a strike. $13-2 is going to just be a 9 on this lane. Can he get the spare? He can. So 258 now becomes Girard's maximum. Kyle Sherman, 2-3 is going to be a strike. Gives him the slight advantage. Can he get another strike? 8-6. Gets an 8. Can he pick up his spare? 6-6 on an 8-. And he misses it. He only gets the 1. So 85 after 4, and his maximum, well actually he's now 94 after 5. So his maximum is 245 now. So Girard comes to the lanes with a 13 pin lead. 2-6. He's going to get a 9. Can he get a spare? Roll it again. 19-5 on a 9. He gets the spare. So 247 is his maximum 2-pin lead. Girard completing his stint at the lanes with a 14-4, and that's going to be another 9. And he gets his spare on that. So 236 now is his maximum. Sherman coming to the lanes with a slight lead of 9 pins to 6. He's going to get a 9. $18.6 on the 9. He's going to miss it. So 2 open frames in a row. And so his maximum now is 223. Sherman pacing the lane as he comes with his second set, 9-4. He gets a strike, so a recovery, but 2 open frames in a row should give this really. To Gerard, 14-2. Gets a 9. Had the chance to make a big statement there. 10-6 gets him the spare. So 235 is his maximum at the moment. So it's 12 pin lead and a 12-4 is going to be a strike, so puts the pressure firmly on Kyle Sherman. Remember, Belmonte is waiting in the wings for the winner of this. Sherman up now 5-5. Gets a strike and needed it. Needs another one. $12-4. Gets a strike. 133. He's still those 12 pins behind. So Gerard to finish off his game. Frame 9 is going to get 3-2, and that's going to be a strike, and needed it. Strikes through, he wins. So Gerard in his 10th frame, 9-3 is a strike. $23, didn't want that, he got a 7. So his final ball, can he get the spare on a 7? 11-3. He does get the spare, so he ends up with a total of 212, giving Sherman the chance. So Sherman 16-5 is an 8. He can't win. Lose by 1 pin with 2 strikes. 16-4 on an 8+. Gets the spare. And a 3-3 is going to be the strike that he wanted at the start of this. So he loses by 11 pins. So Kyle Sherman will take home 12 money points, and Patrick Gerard will progress into the championship ladder match against Jason Belmonte. So welcome to the final ladder match of the 77th US Open tournament, 11 this season. Jason Belmonte against Patrick Gerard, and if Belmonte wins this, he will take the championship lead from EJ Tackett by a single money point. So let's get down to the lane. Belmonte 4-5 starts off with a strike. Patrick Gerard, who has beaten Mitch Hoop and Kyle Sherman on the way. Let's see what he can do. 7-3 is going to be a strike. Moves on to the opposite lane. 17-5, he's only going to get an 8. And 11-3 will get him the spare. So his maximum now is 280 as we go back to Belmonte. 11-3, it's going to be a strike. 14-1, that's going to be a strike too. So Gerard 20 pins behind as he comes back onto the lanes. 19-1. Only gets a 9. Can I get the spare? He can. So 269 now is his maximum. He's 31 pins behind at this early stage. 5-4. Gets the strike. Jason Belmonte. 13-4. Another strike. Perfect so far through 4. $12-6. Goes a bit of Ryan, gets a 7. Can he pick up the spare? 9-5 on a 7. He does get the spare. $277 is now his maximum. As we go back to Gerard. 14-2. Just going to be a 9. But he gets the spare. So 79 after 4, giving him a maximum of 249. Trailing by 28 pins at the moment as he bowls his final 26, and that's off the U chart. So I'm going to have to look at the U chart. Black dice is the 10s. 16. Bowler gets hot. Read exclamation point for next how many balls? 4. So he will pick up everything is going to be an exclamation for the next 4, so we'll roll them again. So this is good for Gerard. He goes off the one column all the way through for the next 4. 14-5. I mean, to be honest, if he doesn't roll a 19 or a 20, it's a strike, so he's going to get a strike there. So Belmonte up against it now. 21, he only gets a 9. He gets his spare. 266 is his maximum at the moment as he goes to the original lane. 17-3. Only gets an 8. He doesn't want these when his opponent's got all these good balls coming for him. Can he get the spare? 12-4 on an 8. Gets the spare. $254 is his maximum. Gerard only needs to bowl that one. Gets a strike. And another strike. So Belmonte with a lead of just 5 pins. 5-1. What a good ball. Gets a strike. Another strike will be good here. 5-3. And it's a strike. So what can Gerard do? He gets hot with this one. 12. It's going to be a strike. And as he enters the 10th frame, 3-6. He didn't want to see that, I don't think. Gets a 9. Can he pick up the spare? 26, and I don't think he does. He's missed it. So ends up with 226, misses the single pin, and Belmonte is already the winner, I think. Really gets a strike, that will do it. 204, but it's already 224 at least. Gets another strike. $19.6 is going to be the Y chart, but not that it matters. 36, going to end up with a 5. 269, I've gone wrong somewhere on the total in there. There it is, it's 259. Should be 259, but it doesn't matter, he's still won. So Patrick Girard gets 15, and Jason Belmonte becomes the 77th US champion, picks up 20 money points, but more importantly, as the standings will show, will go to the top of the championship ranking.